I'm James Tilbrook. I'm the owner and winemaker and vigneron of Tilbrook Estate, and we've been in business now since 1998. But we only moved up the cellar door. Was originally in the old Woolen Mill in Lobethal. We got an alert on the Alert SA app saying that there was a fire. When I came out here, I came through Lobethal. The road was open. You could see the devastation pretty much everywhere. But it wasn't really until I started coming up the hill from sort of Western Branch Road that it really became obvious that things were pretty bad. It's because the road has got trees on either side of it, and a lot of them have fallen across the road. But nonetheless, I somehow or other managed to get up here. And when I got here, the first thing I noticed was the rows that are right down by the bottom of the entranceway, they were okay. And I thought, I might have got away with it. But as I drove up the hill and when I came over the top of the hill, which is where the driveway goes up a hill sort of thing to where the cellar door is now, and I looked out in front of me, it was just black everywhere. The fact is, we're still not really back on our feet as far as from the fire. On the other side of the equation is the cellar door. So when we got the insurance money, we didn't have a lot of insurance on here, but when we got the insurance money, we decided to put it all into this rather than building a new winery. So we really wanted to concentrate on building something that was, a step in the right direction, we felt, from an environmental carbon footprint point of view. And so we set out with this. We used an architect in Adelaide called Paul Hendy from TS4 Architects, who had won a thing called the Zero Carbon Challenge, which was for houses in Lockhill Park in Campbelltown. So we wanted an environmental architect. We didn't want just to go with anybody. He came up with some good ideas, one of which was these waste concrete blocks that we're using. As far as I know, we're actually the only building in Australia that's used them the way we have. We were hopeful for the future, that we weren't in this on our own, that people were pulling in around us and offering to help us. We had lots of volunteers come up in the early days after the fire, and we still have volunteers who come from time to time to help. All that really sort of is, it's partly, there's obviously your economic loss and your financial loss and all that sort of thing, but there's also the mental side of things as well. And, it really sort of encouraged us that we weren't in this on our own and that we were going to make it.